that personal element. We live, let me pause for the cause and just say it this way. Forgive me for saying it this way, but we live in a culturally pluralistic culture. That's right. Culturally pluralistic society. As a consequence, pastors today, you can't build the field of dreams, the church building as once we could, and say it's open and folk run up in there. Come on. You can build a cathedral and they'll run by there but not run in there. Y'all know that? Because we are in a culturally pluralistic society. Right now we're competing with other religions. We're competing. See, Christianity no longer stands out amongst the crowd. It no longer is everyone here and Christianity in the church here. Now in this season we are all lumped together. And so it's crazy because people who are not believers and are not theistic, that do not have a God complex, all of us are trying to proselytize. All of us are trying to evangelize this group. And so when they walk past this lump of people, we all holler, hey, come over to the Buddha temple. Hey, come over to the Baptist church. Hey, come over here to a Hindu faith. Hey, come over. I ain't even a believer. Just come over here and hang out. Hey, just come over. And see, when you have that lump group together, what causes the Church of Christ to stand out? I know some of us just think because of my praise, because of my shout. Well, if that's the case, why aren't we full in many of our churches with all of our praise and all of our worship? It's because we have not built moral capital, a moral bridge into the lives of the people that we are looking to investigate and to invite in. And so what I'm saying is the second part of house to house is being here is contemporary methodologically. It's meaning moving to another level. Paul said, I went from house to house. I was up in your face. I used practices and principles that here resonated with you. I came on your turf to meet you where you were, to use what you were comfortable with, to use what you were used to, in order to do it for the gospel's sake. Don't get upset because we got to put TVs in the church. Don't get upset because we got to broadcast through the internet. Don't feel like we're losing the old landmark because we got to market the church in contemporary ways. That doesn't mean we're leaving the concept of the old church. It means we're being relevant because everything that's true is not relevant. If I just said the sky is black in the midst of our preaching, it is true, but it ain't relevant to what I'm saying. We got to scratch what folk are itching. Tell Pastor, go after it, man. If you got to be contemporary, go be contemporary. If you got to hire other folk or organize in a contemporary way, do it. Because it's not about sacred cows. It's not about saying mama did it this way, daddy did it this way, grandmama did it this way. I know that, but it don't work today. If we keep doing what we've always done, we keep getting what we always got. Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting something different. Tell your neighbor, we ain't insane. We love God. Say, get up and do something different. I'm not trying to hurt you. He said, but we have to be relevant. And just because we got a church with lights on don't make us relevant. Just because we got church or something on the side of the road, Baptist, Lutheran, Church of God in Christ, Pentecostal, folks are so dope off the church stairs. Y'all ain't helping me. Folk will come into the church and shoot up everybody. Y'all ain't helping me. The issue is if you want to be relevant, you got to build a bridge into that world. I know sometimes this is not happening here at Mount Zion, but it happens at New Bethel. I'm just going to be here. It's open. At New Bethel, we sometimes hide in the church. Y'all ain't helping me. We hide in here, and once we all get in, lock the door. And if we see somebody that looks like they have crazy, please escort them out. Because the reality is we don't really believe in transformational change. We really believe it's a Christian clique in a holy huddle. We believe that this is just all for us. But the devil is a lie. Tell somebody the devil is a lie. God didn't send us here just to sit down on our gluteus maximus, on